How is it going, YouTube? Welcome to another video on this channel. Today we're going to be learning how to terminate a CAT-6, CAT-5E, CAT-5, whatever the case may be, how to terminate a CAT keystone. So terminate the wire into a keystone like it was brand new. So we're going to be showing you how to do that in this video. If you find any value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't find any value, feel free to dislike it. If you have a comment about what I did in this video, please leave it below in the comments section. I try to reply to all the comments. So yeah, anyway, let's get started. First off, let's just go through the tools. How about that? I have a pair of strippers, wire strippers. I have a pair of wire snippers. I have a punch down tool, and this can be anything other than this if you wanted to. I'm not the biggest fan of this punch down tool, it's just what I have available to me right now. And then I have a CAT-6 keystone. So we're going to be doing CAT-6 here, so if you're looking for a particular video, I want to know how to do exactly CAT-6 termination, well, this is it. Here we go. First step, take your wire strippers, take the CAT-6, strip off probably about an inch of it. You just want this jacket to come off. So there you go. You open it up, and this particular CAT-6 wire, you're going to have 4 pairs, which that is pretty standard, but what isn't standard is the spine and then string. This is a higher quality piece of CAT-6, so this one does get manufactured with the spine for a little bit extra support, and then the string where you could actually pull it down the jacket, and it will kind of help pull it apart. I usually just cut the string right out. So I take it like this, take your pair of snippers, get as low as you can without snipping the pairs, and just cut that away. So there you go. Now you have your 4 pairs that isn't going to be interrupted. Okay? So now let's go ahead and pull these apart. You just want to gently pull them apart and then straighten them out with your finger. And you want to do this with all 4 pairs. So a total of 8 wires, but 4 different color pairs. Brown, blue, green, and orange. And you're going to see here, if you've never done this before, you're going to see, oh, you have blue, and then blue-white, and then you have green, and then you have green-white. And that's how it is on all of them. You have the solid color, and then you have the striped color. Do the last one here, which is the orange pair. Straighten that out with my finger. There we go. So now we're ready to put that guy into a keystone. Here's a keystone. So depending on what keystone you're using, make sure I can see here, or you can see it. Depending on what keystone you're using, you're going to have A standard or B standard. And I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this. Let's see if I can get it for you can see it. There you go. So you have A standard and you have B standard. We're going to be doing everything in B, and industry standard for networking is usually B, but I will leave a link in the description on what the difference is between A and B. There really isn't many. And on the other side of this one, doesn't matter what standard you put it in, it's going to be the same one. So that's where we're going to have to match up the color pairs into the right color category on the keystone. All right, let's do it. We got that. And what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be splitting the green and orange into a section and the blue and brown into a section. So now, take it like so. Lay your green and orange pair in there, and then you want to start funneling these into, sorry, I have this little cockeyed here. You want to funnel these into each of its own color section. So orange, white, and then next is green. And when I'm referring to green, white, like I just did there, that means the one with the white stripes, or the green stripes on the white. Green, white. Make sense? Next side here, I'm going to do the brown, solid brown, brown white, blue, solid blue, blue white, blue, blue white. So there you go. That was really not the best terminated one, but that is the gist of it right there. Now let's see if we can get you a closer up here. And there you go. So now we are terminated. So now we're ready to take the punch down tool and we are ready to punch it down. Duh. All right, making sure you can see me. You sure can. So take your punch down tool and you want to make sure you're using the side that says cut. If you're not using the side that says cut, you're probably going to be cutting the wrong way, and you're going to cut on the opposite side of what you wanted to cut, which is going to cause a connection problem. And you may be like, huh, why the hell isn't this working? That could be the reason. Okay, I kind of just try to hold all these down on the side with my thumb and index finger, and I take the punch down tool and you drive it into each one of these gaps right here. And then you give it a little push and you keep on going for the rest of them. And while you're doing this, you can also, like, if you see the wire is coming up, you can just tuck it down. But this is what it should look like after. So you see that these are fairly flush in here now. You can actually see the copper end of it. And this is what it looks like before. I haven't done this side yet. Very good, let's do the next side. So you can see this one's kind of fallen out a little bit, so I'm just going to push that back down in there. Take my punch down tool, make sure I'm not cutting on the inside, but the out. All right, and those come right off. And there you go. You have yourself a completely terminated CAT-6 keystone. And that is what the finished product looks like. So now, final step is to take your little cap, if it does come with one, they usually do, and put it on here like so. So there you go. You would put that back into a wall now, and then put it into a wall plate. Okay guys, I grabbed us a wall plate, and then I have the keystone here. I want to show you how it looks like going into a wall plate. So most of the time, it does give you some sort of, here, you guys are going to be watching it like this. Going to have some sort of up indication. So just take this guy and slide it in there like so. There you go. Now you have yourself a wall plate. So this would go in a wall like this, and the wire would be in the wall, obviously, right? And then you would connect right onto that. Plug in your computer or a printer or anything that needs to be plugged into the internet. Goes in there. I also grabbed another keystone that I had laying around. This is actually the keystones that you buy from Lowe's here in the United States. Oh, so this is what these look like. So you can actually see that the termination is on the back instead of on the side like the other one, or from the top view. So these are on the back, and they still have your A and B standard, if you can see that in there. And you still got your CAT-6 title right there, and the plug-in part. So just a little different, just thought I might as well show you that as well. And guys, that is it for this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy, please give it a thumbs down. Leave me a comment. I appreciate it. Have a good day.